My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Gone! What a start! Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such back.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Ali has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Going with pace now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Invincibles are 63 for 2. The right arm medium bowl. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Can he come back with a dot ball? The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Yorker bowls him. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been... First ball for... He's got their tail up.
Ali comes up short again. Not sure if they felt a niggle in their knee or that's twice in a row now. Smacks that away through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Chapman, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The left-arm pace bowler has come.
Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon. Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Oval. You join us for this T10 between England and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
They're going to have a bowl. Not too surprising given the conditions.
We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Bairstow, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Might look to go big again here.
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
End of the first, and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Incredible shot, straight through the covers. 4 runs.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Oh, great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. England 39 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the over. England 61 for none.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Drilled that one away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. No, terrible shot. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. 4 runs added in that over. England 65 for none. Shami from the pavilion end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Shami, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Vauxhall end. Perfectly timed.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Perfectly timed. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got that away nicely.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses everything. Massive shout. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for?
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Siraj, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone all the way and over for 6. Brooke, classy square drive.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Drilled that one away.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Jadeja with a huge appeal. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge! That has flown!
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Not tempted to play at that one. The bowler looks really confident. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Needs a dot ball.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 154 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Jordan coming in. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. 10 runs added there. India 10 for none. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Got that away nicely. Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
8 runs added there. India, 32 for none. Ali from the Vauxhall end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, despite the big hitting and the excellent running, the required rate's now gone above 12 and over. They need some big consecutive overs soon, bigger than what they've been doing. The fielders come up to stop the quick singles.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Over, India, 62 for none.
With all the boundaries lately, it's hard to believe they're still behind the required rate. Might have to target the 4th and 5th change bowlers, especially once they come on.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotation.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment.
Field moving round a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Changing the field here to try and stop the batters getting singles.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cut it away for 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Stokes from the pavilion end.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
Got that away nicely.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Edged it, no one there. It could be 4. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A few moves made in the field.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with the...
That last one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Everyone's gone up.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
At number 3 for India.
Massive outside edge. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Rohit, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Power and precision in that shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Good shot, a beauty. Perfectly timed. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, India at 116 for 1. Stokes from the pavilion end. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Too good. That is huge.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Kohli waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Have to go for it now.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Rohit loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Rohit wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Great shot. Through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win and they rightfully celebrate.
That has been the most memorable match. Could have gone either way. Just brilliant play to win it at the death. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage and see you next time.